Hey guys, this is MC Interceptor Marcus. Today I'm playing the NBA 2K12 and this is my first time to do a video of this game, so hope you enjoy. And now I'm doing a random online versus match and using the Miami Heat, and yeah, hope you enjoy.
Kobe is out there with Ramon Session. And it's Ebanks in at the three, the small forward. And for the Heat, Wade and LeBron are the wingmen. James Jones is out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers at the point guard.
Guys, 21-9 were the Lakers last season against the Eastern Conference. They've been within the game of that record for the last 4 seasons. That's really consistently impressive.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. He said the key to this game was simple, telling me everything for us starts on the defensive end. If we can't get it done defensively, we're not going to get it done, period. He was pretty emphatic about that, as you can tell, guys.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly Clark and Steve about defense for them early on.
Well, you know what I mean. It's pretty simple. The fewer points you allow, the fewer you have to score for yourself. I mean, that's elementary.
Yeah, particularly in this game, I think it makes sense. I mean, establish the defense. Try to convert some buckets in transition off your defense and try to take control of the game that way.
Yeah, Chris Bosh.
He's not many who can match the length the Lakers possess. What am I saying? There are a few teams in the entire league that can match that kind of length, Steve.
Yep, the Twin Towers, Bynum and Gasol, really the Lakers' trump card. I think that's the key to this club. They've got to take advantage of those two guys this year, beat people up down on the block and on the glass. And if they can improve their defensive work on the perimeter, this could be a great team. That's how it works. Your defense feeds into the offense.
Yeah, you know, excellent work, I thought. Solid work on both ends in that particular sequence.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Defense gave him more than enough space right there.
And here are the Heat. And here is LeBron. Some solid D here from Bynum. Now Gasol. Wade is covered. Wade is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. Here's Sessions. And Bynum backing in. Mark down low that time.
Yeah.
He got the second goal.
When the Heat struggled early on last season, Eric Spoelstra was unfairly thrown on the hot seat. He kept his cool, though, very impressively, and the Heat turned their season around and helped quiet it down. That's a credit to Spoelstra.
And Gasol comes to help. Lifts up. Here's Bosh. Rebound by Kobe. Back to Spoelstra of Miami. Clark, with the way the Heat finished, you have to think things will change. And you were very impressed with the way he managed that team in the postseason.
Yeah, I thought Eric Spoelstra was great. Now, a lot of people are focusing on the final series when Rick Carlisle stole the show. But to be fair to Spoelstra, he inherited a very difficult situation with a lot of talent but huge expectations. And I think Miami had a solid year, a very good year. The question now is, can they get back to the finals and finish the job?
You know, I'm not big on fancy. Hey, if you can make it happen, make it happen. Effective is what's important.
Doesn't matter how you get the points, right, Clark?
That's right.
As long as you get them, Steve.
Having them in little 2-2-2.
Exactly right. Just get it done.
In for the dunk.
That's a forceful finish there. The tomahawk one-hand bang.
It just shows you the strength he has.
Yeah, we're not talking about soft defense either. I mean, they were right there on him.
1:19 left in the first.
Well, the big story, of course, a year ago for Miami was the formation of the big three, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. And although it took some time for those three to click, eventually they figured it out.
That's good. Kobe's got his second basket.
Guys, that's what he does. I mean, he excelled at getting to the rim.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Back to what you said about Miami. They struggled out of the gate. They were 9-8, but after a rough November, they kicked it on in December. And Clark, I think really the game that kind of spun them around was their first LeBron appearance in Cleveland in early December against the Cavs.
Yeah, that was an impressive win. I recall that was almost like an NBA Finals type atmosphere in terms of the media attention and so forth. But in that month, they went 15-1 and really seemed to find their rhythm. And quite honestly, never looked back.
Now Kobe, Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. And finished off by Gasol.
Boy, looking at that play, I mean, I think he had to be a little confused right there. I mean, the defender had no idea what was happening.
Well, you know, Clark, I don't think it looked like there was great communication on the floor.
You're exactly right.
What you think of
No,
that?
I agree with you, Kevin. But a great job offensively to exploit that defense for the easy basket.
And Sessions gets to Gasol. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. 8-point for Pau Gasol.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside.
Yeah.
So defensively, you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Here is Sessions. Wade is covered. Over Batiste. And again, it's the Lakers.
Man, he continues to rack up the numbers.
Guys, I tell you what, this is as well-rounded a game as you'll see.
4 seconds left. And again, LeBron James. LeBron's now got 11 points. Here's Kobe. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. The Heat trailed by 3.
Kobe Bryant now in his 16th
Yeah, Chalmers.
season. And one of the great careers in NBA history. He's battling age now, but still a very, very productive player.
So with Gasol on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Bynum is out there with Hill.
Yes.
And Steve Blake. Then there's Devin Evans. And it's Sessions in at the 2 guard. And Steve, you know, for
What?
Kobe Bryant, as you said, battling
Fuck.
age, he'll be, he's 33 right now going into
What
this
the fuck
season.
is he
Wear
doing?
and tear, a part of the game. He's played so many minutes. Preseason, regular season, all those playoffs, Clark. He said his kneecap is almost bone on bone. He's got an arthritic right index finger on his.
Come on.
Shooting and it continues on. The guy's tough.
Yeah, the battle scars of a long, successful career. He takes pride in that, but he also recognizes the reality of it. And most of the time, you don't find out about those health issues. That's, again, a part of his desire to, once he gets between the lines, to focus 100% on the task at hand, not wanting to make excuses. And with his talent and his resume, he never needs to.
Nope, you're exactly right. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Well, one of the things that was key to the Miami Heat's success was Coach Eric Spoelstra showing his level-headedness throughout the turbulent season last season. His calm demeanor helped him what was a season under the microscope. Dwayne Wade said of Spo, "One thing I always said about Coach Spo is he's even. He's even keel. He never gets too high or too low. And that is what helps his team win games, guys."
Thank you, Doris. A lot of coaches wouldn't have been able to deal with the season the Heat had last year.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs, and even in that finals matchup against Dallas, Spoelstra kept his cool. You know, you take a look at the makeup of the Heat and the offensive numbers last year, not a ton of assists, but a lot of free throw attempts, FTAs we call it. Seemed like they just played to their strengths, and a lot of that was isolating their star player.
Blake for 3. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Blake's got 5 now. And the Heat all-time Heat. Why don't you mention that stat about the Heat? Steve, surprising they didn't have more assists.
Well, they didn't have a true point guard running things. Mike Bibby was more of a jump shooter, same with Chalmers. But I think a lot of it is that they're playing very isolation-heavy basketball, as Clark mentioned.
And some changes here for the Heat. LeBron, he's checked in for Miller. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Shane Battier. Troy Murphy, he's checked in for the Lakers. Goudlock comes in for
Yes.
That just shows you guys. I mean, he's always in aggressive mode. I mean, he will exploit any opening the defense gives him. And he's always probing, looking for opportunities to attack.
Here's Blake. It's all in by the Heat. And they're running. Here's Wade.
Yes.
And the layup falls. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Good basketball instincts on display there, making it happen.
Blake for three. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get turned on that one.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Beyond the arc.
Oh, shit.
Simply tenacious play out of that young fella.
Yeah, excellent putback jam. You're right.
Well, that's what he prides himself on. Hard work under the glass.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's covered closely. Another shot. Goes back up. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Blake. He's got 5. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, last time Mike Brown coached in the NBA was with the 2010 Cavaliers. LeBron James' last year with Cleveland. Mike Brown had a pretty good record with the Cavs. He won Coach of the Year in 2009.
Wade left side. It's stolen by Wade.
Great job defensively, getting out,
Oh,
forcing the
God.
turnover.
And the basket by Ebanks. And the Lakers lead by 4. Getting back to Brown for just a second. Clark, a couple of 60-win teams under his watch. Falling clean. No Brown given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Here's LeBron.
Well, one of the things that has made the Lakers so good is their depth and their balance. In fact, last year, defensively, they had the 5th lowest
What
field goal
the
percentage defense
fuck?
in the league, under 44% for their opponents.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups.
Okay, I really hate this kind of players. Just wasting my time.
Courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami. Chalmers and Wade are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James is out there with James Jones. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers part, that big front court, a big part why they're so tough defensively. Steve just said a percentage defensively under 44%.
Well, length is hard to score over. I mean, they've got some tough defenders up and down the roster, really, and they play a physical style. I mean, you think about a guy like Matt Barnes, Ron Artest. Kobe is a killer defensively when he's locked in, and then they're all experienced too. I mean, that adds to that defensive prowess as well.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, the Big Three all uniting in Miami was seen as a bit of a triumph from the players' point of view. In a sense, the players got a chance to pick where they wanted to play as opposed to the owners having control of where the players played. In a sense, wrestling away control from the owners. Whether or not that trend continues in the NBA, we'll see. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. What those 3 did in Miami, and getting there, really did shake things up.
You know, so much of where you play is really out of your hands as an NBA player, so it's tough to find free agency and to get to that point where you've got guys who you want to play with who are also free agents and a team with that much cap room. So this was a rare opportunity for these 3 players, and they joined together.
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Udonis Haslem is checked in for James Jones. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Kobe. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, the Lakers no good.
Chris Bosh's numbers overall last year were a little down, but you would expect that given that he was playing with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
Another miss by Wade.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm. That's like a Hail Mary pass in football. Too risky.
That one goes. Cover. And for the Heat, a lack of quality size inside. We've known that really since they put this new version of their team together back last summer. They really needed Bosh to step up defensively. Clark can be active.
And Kevin, I think he did a pretty good job of that, all things considered. I mean, the Heat were a top 5 defensive team, and he was an important part of that. Definitely bought into what they were trying to do defensively, and credit to him. I mean, he had to sacrifice quite a bit of what his prior role was, and he's making it work. It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
His shooting percentage has really fallen here in the second half. He's got to find the range again, guys.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And Sessions gets to Gasol. It's stolen by Wade.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Well, eventually, guys, you know those mistakes will come back and haunt you, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
And that one's good. 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
And the Heat call time here.
You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot, and they find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoff, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
James Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Gasol against Chalmers. Deflected by Kobe. Lakers leading by 3. Barnes with it. The 3. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. And for the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now, we finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just look tired, both physically and mentally.
They keep going right back to the paint. And who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
They get a hand on it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot and game clock.
As soon as they made that steal, they was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the building.
He dishes it to Gasol. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Blake. 5 points in the game. Feeds to Kobe. 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. And the shot is good. Kobe's got 7 now in this quarter. 1 second left.
Yes.
LeBron with a nice bucket inside. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams pretty deadly. Here's Kobe taking a look at the Lakers. Steve Blake is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then it's Hill. Then there's Devin Ebanks. And it's Kobe in at the small forward. Here's Kobe. Covered by LeBron. Hill. He's covered by Bosch. They're moving it around. Ebanks. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Here's Bosch. Wade from outside.
Yes.
And it's good. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, we saw him struggle with his shot in the first half. But here in the second, he's managed to turn it around and be much more efficient.
Not loose.
Yeah.
Nattier with the steal.
Things
Oh.
starting to get sloppy for him out there. They just aren't taking care of the ball the same way they were earlier.
Tell you what, they're struggling to protect the ball here. Kind of a messy second half.
Outside Hill. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wade.
Well, now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
Miami trailer. Even numbers, 4-on-4. To tie it up. Here's Haslam. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, with the way they've dominated the glass so far, I'm a little surprised it's still a close game.
Yeah, you've got to take advantage. I mean, you're getting extra possessions, but you're not knocking down shots.
Yes. Finally tied it up.
Finally tie it up.
Can they continue this momentum, guys?
Timeout called the Lakers.
You gotta wonder, has Miami set off a bit of an arms race in regards to talent of what they were able to pull off last year? Are other teams going to look to stack stars just to try to keep up?
James Jones, who's checked in for the Heat. And then for the Lakers. Bynum comes in for Jordan Hill. And Pau Gasol is subbed in for Steve Blake. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to his team. He was trying to keep their energy up, saying, listen, I know you're tired, but you can rest in a few minutes when we're sitting in the locker room with a W. For now, lay it all out there.
Thank you, Doris. You brought up the stars wanting to play with each other. You know, Steve, it seems like that is the trend now in the NBA.
Well, I think every player wants to play with great players. And it's all circumstantial, really. If you're a free agent and there's a team with cap room and you've got a partner who you want to play with and you can work it all out like Miami did, well, that's great. I think those circumstances are going to be few and far between.
Kobe against Jones. Tries to snap the cold streak. Sessions, no good. So it's Miami. A great fourth quarter.
What
Just giving
the
up 2
fuck?
points.
Well, sometimes he really lacks the confidence he needs when he's driving to the basket.
Back to Kobe. Looking to end his cold spell. Gasol fires. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Damn.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Timeout called the Lakers.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Here's Kobe. He's picked up by LeBron. Walking down is Bryant. Poked away. Out of bounds. No key possession. Here's Kobe. Off the inbound pass. Slings it on the run.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. Easy dunk on that inbound play.
Kobe gets the Bynum. Working on Bosch. Deflected.
Oh.
Money.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
Here's LeBron. seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
Out to Kobe. And it's Miller picking him up. Here's Blake. Cannot hit. That's the Heat taking it the other way.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time. Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Back to Gasol. He's picked up by LeBron.
Boy, that's a huge play. A timely steal.
Coleman.
Yes! Took the lead!
Big bucket. No open three.
Here's Sessions. It's going to be over and back. They're watching for the line that time.
Boy, in the close game, especially, those plays really hurt.
Come on.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And fouling now is really your only option.
Man, you just got to hope he misses the free throw so you can get back in the game, Steve.
2 for 2, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing
This
on the
game
cake.
is over.
Outside, Kobe to end the run. Buries it.
As if there was any question, Kev. He's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Talk about a clutch free throw, Kev. That one just might have sealed the game.
And stolen by LeBron.
Yeah.
Big win by Miami in a tight game. Like it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yep.
What a game. Yeah, and thanks for watching. See you next time.